Hey everybody, I'm Justin, the Title I Instructional Technologist with Caddo Parish Public Schools, and today I'm going to show you just a little bit of Canvas, specifically something I'm sure you are all eager to get started with, which is incorporating Google Documents into your Canvas assignments. So as we roll out this new LMS or Learning Management System, I know that a lot of you have a lot of great content and material built up in Google Docs, and you're worried about losing them. Fear not. I will show you how to get those into Canvas in about 5 minutes or less. So I'll try to be brief. Now, as we're going through this, I'll mention a few things. The first one I want to mention is that I am actually in a sandbox environment. So your course may look a little different than mine, depending on how well or how built out it is. And how much information you have in there. But so I'm teaching a physical science course, which if you talk to Lisa, Nancy, or Kay, or Renee, is a scary thought. But we're going to pretend that I'm good at it. So I'm teaching this physical science course, and I need to incorporate a document or an assignment that I made in Google Docs. So I'll go ahead and make that assignment now. All right, and just for clarity, I taught middle school social studies, so I really do have no idea what I'm doing teaching physical science. But we'll pretend that we're going to talk about simple machines today. So I'm going to generate an assignment for simple machines. That's physical science, right? I think so. I don't know. You can correct me if it's not. Won't hurt my feelings. All right, so once it loads, all right, template, physical science, simple machines. All right, so we'll say that that is my assignment name. Down here in the body of the document, I will put name, date, and please list everything you know about simple machines. We will pretend that that is a rigorous assignment for the sake of this lesson here. All right, so everything I need is there. It's good to go. I'm going to hop back over into my Canvas. When I go into Canvas, you will see I'll click on Assignments. And I'll show you something in a minute. So when you created or when you signed into Canvas for the first time, you probably had to authorize Google. And as you are building out content for each of your courses, if you're going to do this, specifically bring in content from Google Docs into your courses, you will need to authorize or relink Google for each course just once per year. So as the school year starts, you have four content areas that you're teaching or for courses that you're teaching, you will need to reauthorize or relink Google each time. So we'll say that this is, again, template, physical science, simple machines. Down here in the body, please follow the directions in the document. All right, we'll pretend that it's worth 10 points. And down here, the submission type, this is where we're going to be bringing in our Google information. So I'll click on Find in External Tool. So those of you that missed how I got here, I put in my information about the assignment, scroll down, submission type right here, click on External Tool. It might default to Online, but we'll click on External Tool for this. Then you have Google Assignments twice. I want you to focus on the one that has Collect, Analyze, and Grade Student Work with Google Assignments. So I'll click on Google Assignments, and from there it's going to ask me to reauthorize or relink my Google. I say yes, that's the account I want to use. And again, you do this once per school year for each of the courses that you're teaching. So do it in August, you're good through May. All right, it has originality reports, which were introduced in the middle of last year to Google. Checks for plagiarism, really cool little bonus there. All right, and so what I clicked on is Files, click Attach, and it should pull up my most recent documents from within Google Docs or Google Drive. And there we are, Template, Physical Science. Okay, and I want to change my total point value to mimic or mirror what we see on Canvas. And due date, we'll say sure, that's a good due date. And I'll click Create. We'll save the details. And then There we go. I click select right here, and you'll see that a link auto-populated right there for my students. I can assign this to courses, to classes, due date. Again, I don't really have one. We'll say that it's due the 11th at 11:59 p.m. Sounds good. And then down here, I will click save, or save and publish. And then from there, it's going to take me back home, or not home, but to my assignments page, and I can see my completed work there. So here's my assignment page for Physical Science Simple Machines. And there we go. It looks very similar to Google Classroom, so if you're familiar with that, you should be pretty comfortable with this as well. It's just a little different in the assigning phase of it. So with that, that is everything from me. If you have any questions about Canvas, about specifically putting in assignments from Google into your Canvas environments, feel free to reach out to any of your technologists. We'll be very happy to help. And pay attention for more updates on how to use and incorporate Canvas as our new LMS. All right, see you next time.